What's up guys, SimplyCoco here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So, you probably recognize this speed build. I posted this video 2 days ago. I'm not sure what day it was, but for those of you that watched it and saw that it was only 14 minutes long, well, it was supposed to be 38 minutes long. So what happened is my computer was running out of space and I didn't realize that it was running out of space. And so when I was exporting it from Premiere Pro, it only exported half of the video, or a little less than half, actually. So that's what happened. And so now I'm having to do the voiceover all over again because I didn't save it. I didn't save it in Premiere. So all of my cuts and everything were not in the file. So I had to do the voiceover. I'm having to do the voiceover all over again. Yeah. So this is an army base. I'm building it in Strangerville. What kind of gave me the idea for this was just watching Devin Bumpkin's Let's Build the World series. He has started building in Strangerville, and he did a circus on this very lot actually, and he did a speed build where he built a abandoned power plant also on this lot. So I was thinking like, what else would look good in Strangerville? And then I just got to thinking like, well, the military career comes with this pack and stuff like that. So I was like, ooh, an army base. And yeah, I actually really enjoy this build. I'm thinking about doing a let's play with this lot later on. Not my next let's play, but the one after that. So it'll be a while before I get to this let's play. Maybe, if I had to guess, 3 to 4 months before I get to this let's play. But I'm really excited about it actually. I'll go more into detail about that later on in this video. But yeah, so those like towers in the back are actually like, what are they called? Like communications towers for like airports. But I'm using them as watchtowers for the army base just because I could have actually built towers, but then I would have had to worry about furnishing the insides, and I already knew this was going to be a fairly big build, so I didn't really want to do that. So I just used those. I'm also using ticket booths from the debug menu of University as like the little at the entrance to be like where the guards would sit and let people in and let people out. And then you can see I have these 2 hangars, and one is holding a plane, which I will switch out later for the actual military looking plane. And then the other hangar is holding trucks. But other than that, right now you see me putting a lot of random things around. This build does use a lot of Journey to Bat 2, and that's just simply because a lot of good military, industrial looking, rustic type items came with that pack. Like these flags that I'm using as like the army symbol, just because we don't have American flags in The Sims 4. I do imagine this being the army. I know there's like the army, the Air Force, Army, Air Force, Navy SEALs, National Guard. What else? Am I missing something? I'm not sure. If you or if anyone you know is in one of the branches of the military, shoot a comment, tell me which one. Yeah, and all that good stuff. There's several things throughout the build that I don't know the proper name of, so if I come to that and you want to tell me what it's actually called, please do that. I would love that because I'm going to need that information whenever I go to do the let's play. And the less research I have to do, the better. Even though it wouldn't be hard, just a Google search. But yeah, my point was, is I'm using a lot of Journey to Bat 2 items, so I'm really sorry if you don't have that pack. Um, and there's not a whole lot you can replace it with. A lot of, well, not even a lot of, all of the outside clutter is from Journey to Bat 2, actually, because it's all the boxes and all the like military equipment. Well, I mean, it's not technically military equipment. Um, it's either the Resistance or First Order equipment, but excuse me, it really looks like, it could be military equipment type clutter. I don't really know. But this is just me putting like every like all the buildings on a foundation just to differentiate it a little bit, and so the lot isn't totally flat. Um, in the original video I cut that out, but since I had to go back and re-edit it, I guess I forgot to cut it out. Um, Now I am just adding these like parking spots and different lines to show like the direction of things. Like these lines is for where the plane would come out. These lines are for where the trucks come out. And then I needed this patch of grass back here so that they would have a spot to have an obstacle course. So this is actually um, like where they would come out and train um, to do different things like stamina and stuff like that, and agility and stuff like that. So I put 3 monkey bars. So my idea was like they have to go down down one monkey bar, up the other, and then down the other, and then they go from there to the rock climbing machines. Um, but that's it, because there's really nothing else in The Sims 4 that could really act as kind of something that would be on an obstacle course. So that's that. And I also put a rocket ship back there. There's really no point for it. It just gave me vibes. But now I'm just putting things in these hangers. I'm using these barrels from Strangerville to look like maybe that's where extra gas is kept. And then also the Strangerville like clutter shelves that have like, I think, more gas on it. It has a gas mask and different things like that. But one thing that I wanted to do with the hangers, I didn't want them to just be decoration wise. Like I didn't want them to just be decorative. When I build something, whether even if I'm trying to do it for realism, I want every building or every aspect of the build, or every room in the build, I want it to have something for your Sims to do, something playable. So in the hangar with the airplane, you saw me put a robotics machine so they can actually go in there and use that. That way that kind of makes that hangar actually usable. And I think I also put a woodworking table in there. Maybe not, but I do put a woodworking table in the hangar that has the trucks in it. And then I also put a archaeology table in the room that has the trucks in it, but then later on I did change that to a fabricating station, just because I felt like the archaeology table didn't really make sense. So I do change it out for a fabricating station, the one that came with Eco Lifestyle. So both hangars actually have things in it that your Sims can do, skill building wise, so that they're just not sitting on the lot looking pretty, even though they are pretty. I do really like the hangars. But this is their sleeping quarters. I don't know if that has an actual name in the army. I don't know, but I'm just gonna call it their sleeping quarters. So as you can see, there's 6 beds in here. These beds also came with Strangerville. So this, for the Let's Play, this would be a full household. I would just play this as a residential lot. So the 6 Sims that would be sleeping in here would be a mixture of ranks. So like 2 of them would be 17, 18, 19-year-olds. They're new. They just joined the army, brand spanking new. And then the other 3 or 4 would be like second, third, and fourth ranks and stuff like that. Like middle ranks, not really too high. I don't know what any of that's called, so let me know. And then the head person, the person who's over this entire army base, I'm gonna call him the general. I don't know what he's actually like in real life. I don't know what the actual name for the person that's in charge of a single army base. I don't know what that would be, what he would be called. Sergeant, general. I don't know. But the head person over this army base, him and his number two, I also don't know what the number two would be called, but him and his number two are going to sleep in the front office or the front building. They share a room, and it's a really small room. It's only like a 3x4, and I really regretted that. But I kind of figured that the general or whatever his title is, I kind of figured he probably wouldn't sleep here that much. I imagine since he's like the boss of this army base, he probably actually lives in Strangerville. Like he probably actually has a house in Strangerville and lives in his house with his family. But he only sleeps here if he needs to. Like if he is here till 5 a.m. and there's no point in him going home because he has to be back here the next morning at 8, then maybe he'll go sleep in that room. So the room is really for his second, which I do imagine being a female. No, I don't plan on them having romance. She will have romance with someone else, and there will be some other romances that brew during this Let's Play, but obviously since it's literally months away, I'm not going to give away too much of that. As I'm just I'm not scrolling, as I'm just continuing to do this room, I just wanted to say I will be streaming on Twitch again this Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So please come join me. Give me a follow. It's twitch.com/SimplyCoco94. So I would hope to see you on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will also be streaming on Thursday, so the very next day after, which is the very first day of October. So we're going to be starting my 31 Days of Halloween series here on YouTube, and on Twitch that day we're going to be building a pumpkin patch. So please come out and support me on Twitch. That would be greatly appreciated. Just a small plug there. I'm pretty sure when I first did this, I cut a lot of this room decorating out, but I just gave the different bedside tables different personalities for each person that's going to be sleeping here. I didn't really think too much about it. I just placed random things, and then I will base the Sims that I create off of the things that I placed instead of the other way around, because I don't have Sims made for this yet. But maybe I'll do one of my videos where I create the Sims and then move them into the lot, and maybe I'll show you them that way. But probably not actually with this lot, because it's going to be a Let's Play, so they will get their own introduction video. So completely ignore what I just said. Obviously this is the bathroom. So on the outside of the bathroom there's that like water tank from Journey to Bat 2. I just put that back there as something a little extra and industrial looking, just kind of like maybe that's where their water comes from. Yeah, and I put these lockers in here. There's really no need for the lockers. It just kind of gave me vibes. All the showers are open. I think the university showers though are coded differently, so they can shower there and not get embarrassed, even though they would be showering naked next to other Sims. I don't think they get embarrassed because the university showers are meant to be open like that. Not exactly sure, but I think that's the case. The only thing that would be kind of weird is this is the only bathroom on the entire lot, besides the small bathroom in the office building. So even the women's soldiers would have to use this. But who knows? some hibachi could go down because of that, and we will definitely be utilizing some of that in the Let's Play, most definitely. Um, yeah, I don't think you will see me do this, but this over here, this is the la 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 la. Sorry, I can't speak. This is the gym. Um, I put some yoga mats outside in the, what is it called? The obstacle course area, just because I feel like something else needed to be in the obstacle course area, but then I remembered that I put some in the gym, so then I end up deleting them. So if you see that in the footage, but then they're not there when you download this lot, if you download this lot, then that's why. I also end up putting a, what is it called? A fire pit in next to the plane hangar, in a little patch of grass over there, just to give them some outdoor activities. But in here, I put 2 punching bags, a medication stool, some weightlifting stations, and some treadmills with a TV. Nothing crazy, and then just a few posters around. Also, earlier in the speed build, you saw me put behind the airplane, or behind the fighter jet hangar, you saw me put a truck that was turned over on its side with like some tires next to it. I end up getting rid of that and putting another building because I realized they didn't have a building that they could just go and hang out in, like with some couches and a TV, a mini fridge, and like some games and all of that. There wasn't a room like that, and I wouldn't imagine they would spend a lot of time in the actual sleeping quarters unless they were sleeping. So I did add another building and made it kind of like their hangout space, but you will see that at the very end of the build. This is the dining hall. Again, I think that's what they would call it in the Army. I'm not sure. If you know, let me know down in the comments. But this is the dining hall. Right next to the dining hall is like the med station. Again, I don't know what they would call that. It's where the on-site nurses and on-site doctors would work. I didn't show me furnishing it just because in my nursing home build, I did a kind of nurse's office and it looks the exact same. In this one, I added a surgical table as well. But if you want to see it, it will be in the screenshots at the end. So just stick around to the end and you will see the nursing station, or whatever you call it. You can kind of get a glimpse at it right now on the right side of your screen. There's not much in there. But in the dining hall, I am using this like buffet thing that came with University. The only thing about that is, if you download this lot, and I'm going to have to do this in the Let's Play too, in order for that to be functional, you're going to have to hire somebody to come tend it. And if you do that, it's going to be $100 each time. So yeah, I don't think you can set hours. I don't think you can set hours for it. I think you have to hire someone each time, but there is a full kitchen behind it, except the fridge. I'm just realizing I didn't put a fridge, and I need to go back and put one. So yeah, if you've made it this far in the video, please put a comment down below and say, Corey, put a fridge in, because I will definitely forget. But yeah, so you don't have to hire someone every single time someone's hungry. They could just come grab a quick meal. And in their hangout space, that's another reason why I wanted the hangout space, because in the hangout space, I put a mini fridge with a microwave on top of it. And I imagine, like, when it's not breakfast, lunch, or dinner time, if they're hungry somewhere in between there, they can go in the hangout space and just get a quick meal, a quick microwavable meal or something like that. So that's another reason why I wanted the little hangout space. And this is the office building that I was talking about. So it's the first building to the left when your Sims walk onto the lot. And this has this desk right here at the front, which I imagine is the general's desk. Again, I don't know if that's the correct title. Please let me know if you know. And then I'm going to end up putting some chairs in front of it. And I just imagine that's where he would sit throughout the day. That's where he would also meet with any potential recruits, or maybe that's where he would sit with some new recruits just to give them the rundown. um, stuff like that. If anyone were to sadly pass away, their parents or siblings or relatives could come sit, and that's where he would talk to them, etc. Just stuff like that, just for realism purposes. And then towards the back of the hallway, that's a small bathroom, and then this is that shared bedroom that I was talking about, for the general and his second. Again, I'm just calling him the general. I know that's probably not the correct term. Um, but again, I imagine he wouldn't really sleep here all that often because he probably actually lives in Strangerville, um, with his family. Um, I might even make that come through with the storyline and actually build him a house and make him a separate family, and maybe he won't actually live on this lot. He'll just come here and like boss people around. I don't know if I can make that work. But with the Let's Play though, I'm going to actually put them all in the military career at different ranks. So like the newbies, I'll put them as the first level of the career and then go up from there. And that means every day everybody's going to go off to work. And I just imagine like they're going to leave the lot to go to work. So I'm just going to act like that's them like going out to do community service or going out to help with a cleanup of some sort, going out and helping with disaster relief after a hurricane or rescuing people from a flood, or if it came to it, an actual like battle or fight or something like that. Um, so that's how I'm gonna make that realism come through in the gameplay. Um, because when you're on an army base, I don't know for a fact, but I think you're just pretty much there all the time, like running drills and stuff like that. You don't really go out and do anything. I have no idea. Uh, so just basically in the Let's Play, every day when they go off to work, that's gonna be them going out into the community and doing something. Um, and that's just gonna be how the lot makes their money as a whole, because there's really no way to separate money in the Sims. You can I think there's a banking mod, but I've never played with it, and I just don't think this Let's Play is really necessary for that. But this room here is just it's like their operations room. Again, I don't know what you would call that. So I just put a bunch of different screens in here from a bunch of different packs. This one over here with the like map on it and the dots, that's from base game. I don't even think you can interact with that. The big screen is from Journey to Bat 2. There's really not anything you can do. I haven't played with that in my Journey to Bat 2 gameplay yet. But I don't know if there's anything you can actually do on that gives you any like skill or anything. I think it's a specific to Journey to Bat 2 thing. But I don't know. We'll see when I play on this lot. I also put this table in here with these Journey to Bat 2 chairs with the little packs on the back, which I actually really like those chairs. I just imagine like maybe that's where the general and his second would sit, and maybe like two of the other higher ranking soldiers, that's where they would like sit and plan what to do, whoever they need to plot on. I don't know. Another thing I was thinking with this Let's Play is I have never played through the Strangerville like gameplay. So I was thinking of maybe playing through the Strangerville gameplay with this Let's Play, just so I can have a save. Just so I can have a save where there's not a bunch of crazy people walking around and a deadly plant and its spouts popping up all around the town. So I'm thinking of incorporating some Strangerville gameplay into this Let's Play, just to add another kind of element to it, and it's just not the same thing every day. Me coming in, playing with them for a little bit, them going off to work, and then doing some drama with their love lives and stuff like this. So I might add some Strangerville gameplay into that as well. Again, just so I can have a save where the mother plant has already been defeated and I don't have to worry about people walking around town tweaking and shit. So excuse my language, but yeah, so definitely gonna do that. This lot will also be in my save file probably, um, because I think it'd be a good lot to have in my save file because you could fit 8 sims here. I might even leave like my sims that I create. I might even put them in this lot, and they're the people that live here in my save. Um, yeah, I am working on a save file. Nowhere near being done though. The closest world that I'm done, like the closest world that I have finished, like I've done every single lot, is Brindleton Bay. I have 4 lots left to do in Brindleton Bay. The 2 big lots, the museum lot and the lounge lot, are the 4 lots that I still have to do in Brindleton Bay. Um, Technically a 5th. It's the lot next to the dock lot, but I'm working on that as we speak, so I'm not including that. But this is me where you see I put these yoga mats and stuff. But yeah, I just finished. I'm furnishing currently their little hangout room. So it just has 2 simple couches, some chairs. It has a cards table, this bulletin board. I believe that's juice pong. I really wish it was ping pong as well, like it could double as both. The animation for I don't know if ping pong has ever been in The Sims, but I imagine the animation for ping pong would be kind of hard. But it's juice pong, so they have that. I really wanted to get the foosball table, but the room just wasn't big enough. I mean, maybe I could have put it if I had gotten rid of that second couch, but if you count all of the chairs, there's exactly 8 seats in here. If you don't count the 2 that are at the card playing station, so this big couch sits 3, the smaller couch sits 2, and then there's 3 chairs sitting around. So that's 8 chairs for the 8 sims that's going to be on this lot. So I didn't want to get rid of I didn't want to get rid of the smaller couch. But there's the mini fridge and the microwave. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As you can see, the screenshots are rolling. So I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will always respond to your comments. And please turn on that notification bell. That way you know exactly when I post my next video, exactly when I post it. And I will see you all then. Bye.